Hey there, guys and gals, lads and ladies, and welcome to today's session. Yeah, I'm gonna call them sessions because I do several videos at a time. So today we're playing Vampyr. We are where we left off last time, but I did some exploring because, of course, I used my what's it called? I gotta look at it. Oh, also I got my controller working. Um, I used my sodium hypochlorite solution that I had used to craft some light regeneration serums. I don't know why I did that. Thing is, it consumed them, and I couldn't use it to do the treatment for fatigue that I need for a quest. I did some searching, and I finally found them. Though I will repeat, I find it quite stupid that the game let me do this prior to completing the quest. Like, for a new player, when you're doing a tutorial, you should focus it down a bit and say, no, you're gonna build this. Otherwise, you won't find the required crafting materials. Okay, let's craft it. Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Oh, it's one floor lower because that's why the Y is with an arrow pointing downwards. Also, yeah, now I can switch secondary weapons. Look, you see that? But apparently you can only do this with a controller because I tried all the buttons on my keyboard. Whatever. Come on, Dorothy, where you at? There's Pippa over there, but I don't want her. She's unknown. Let's talk to her. Hey, ma'am. You want to say dust in the wind? She's a witch. Oh, you one of mine then. Personal questions? Okay. I can ask a personal question. Uh, I'm not immortal either. Okay. What about your life in London? Why are you a patient here if you are a vampire? Huh. There are some ghouls, or whatever you'd like to call them, near the morgue in the park. Wait, wait. I don't have game audio. God damn it. Just give me a bit. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Promise. Not that. Sometimes OBS forgets to record sound. Look, now it's not recording. Again. Properties. Speakers. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. What did she say?
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
I will be eventually.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal.
Do a formal bow. Okay, so I still gotta look for Dorothy. Who are you? You're Pippa. Dr. Corcoran.
Came here in the first place.
We can also talk to this lady about,
I wonder what your last.
I know it's gonna sound bad, but the black guy's wallet.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
No, this. Oh, I can talk to her. Maybe I can talk to the guy outside. Because we had found his wallet previously, and it said something about Pippa. There was a picture with the both of them.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
Milton.
Still trying to save lives?
Pretty much. Look, I found your wallet.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the
Hey,
difference of
oh,
skin?
I'm not gonna touch that.
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway, to remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Oh, I see. Let's talk about it some more a bit.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Good for you.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on,
Let
Dr.
people have
Reed.
their fun.
Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
I agree. Right trigger, medical checkup, and okay, we got 2 hints, another hint, and we can finally eat him, but I'm not sure that I will. I don't want to trade yet. I gotta find Dorothy Crane. Is she Gwyneth? She might be. The nurse we need to talk about. Yeah.
This epidemic.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
About the guy in the morgue.
Has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
I don't care about that yet. Personal questions. Tippett's medical error.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
He killed the guy.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett?
If he's
in
so
our
brilliant,
situation?
why did the guy die because of his mistake?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean
Exactly.
you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
I'm not sure how that helped us.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Let's just go directly to Tippett's. If we can find him. Unknown, unknown. Okay, I think that was Tippett's over there. Stop focusing on people. I gotta get used to using the analog sticks, because you lock by pressing the right analog stick. Hey Tippett, is this you?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed,
Nope.
Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Pleasure's all mine. But
Goodbye, Dr.
that's
Strickland.
about it. I'm looking for Tippett's. Hey, it's Dorothy.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Sure did.
Yes, Nurse.
You've
And
worked
I
your
lost it,
first
and I
miracle,
found it
Doctor.
again.
Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Disease decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check on his medical status.
Will this shift never end?
Oh, sweet girl.
Is it you I gotta talk to?
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with...
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
And why's your neck bandaged like that?
Throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Press RB to check medical status of the citizen.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a
I
burden.
appreciate your modesty, but tell me what's wrong with you.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reed, but you've done enough already. The rest is up to me now.
Cool.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Okay. Sure, you don't want to talk?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful, I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Oh my god, you're like a broken record.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Good evening, sir.
Ma'am, could you talk on his behalf?
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
Beatrice.
Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
I have other concerns right now.
Cool.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
What social standing?
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Huh. Interesting.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes.
People
and
need
I
money,
paid
I
without
guess.
question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
And it shall not be in this one either.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Yo, this is turning into a talking simulator real fast. Let's see what's in this cabinet first. And then talk to this guy.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Why'd you kill that guy? Oh, it's freaking Strickland.
Goodbye,
Sorry,
Dr.
Strickland. I meant this other guy. I don't think I meant him either.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed
Nope.
about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
What do you know about me?
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you really dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
This
I
guy's
only
gonna
want you
stick
to
up his
admit
ass.
You used those men to improve your theories.
Okay, him I am going to eat.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
I'm gonna eat him.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Yes, I remember how to play the game. It hasn't been that long. How the hell am I gonna get to that guy? Through here. Maybe? Outside?
I hope that might help.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding?
Talk to
I should
me.
investigate. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague,
Oh,
sir.
it's Rakesh.
Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana.
Chadana.
Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Cool.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Thanks.
It's locked, all right.
But the fucker just came out and he didn't lock it. Beatrice, Mortimer, Strickland. New phone, who this? Let's talk to Pippa. Cause she did a bad thing though. We got two
Good
things
evening,
on her.
Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pippa, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
Not for
I
that.
have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins, but are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the
Hey,
time.
it's the
Is
same
he
guy
worth the
Milton
risk?
said.
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and
Same
Milton
thing
is not the
Milton said.
finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Why can I question her about?
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Please, Doctor.
There's Swansea over there. Oh, Tippets! I'm not taking my eyes off of him. I'm climbing the stairs backwards. I lost him.
It's locked.
How am I gonna get in there?
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events.
Serendipitous.
The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a... actually, I'm gonna go for a living paradox. I wanted to be a nice guy and say, oh, your compliments are cool and whatnot, but I'm going for I'm a living paradox.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Yeah, no problem.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
On it. Who
A
is it?
spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her
Describe
position.
indelicate.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Oh, so frail
Accepted.
and delicate.
I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Cool. Now how do I find that fucker Tippets? He locked himself in, the coward! What was that? Can I get outside and jump up there and then go to Tippets? That'd be interesting. Also, I think I might be tipping my hand to Tippets. Such a stupid joke. It's such a stupid joke. Wait, which way?
This is no time for self.
It's only a matter of time before the Pembroke closes its doors for good.
Can you remind me why we still work here?
Dr. Reed will help straighten things out in Pembroke, remember? I, for one, am still waiting to see it.
That's reassuring. Believe me.
Nah, can't climb that way, not sure how. Let's talk to the lady outside. Do we know you, ma'am? Yeah, we do. Lady Ashbury's over here.